Top 10 Netflix series. Every day we go through so many responsibilities that drain so much of our energy that we can just dive into our bed and not look back. But why not end your day with some jaw-dropping entertainment that will make your whole day worthwhile? So, in this special video we want to show you top 10 mind-blowing Netflix series that will make you want for more. Let's begin. Number 10. Dark. Dark is a dense, time travel-infused show that's utterly enthralling once you've given it a chance. We recommend watching all 3 seasons of this now complete Netflix sci-fi show in one extended session over the course of a few weeks, just so you can follow the events of what's going on closely. We also advise not reading much else about it. Go in and be surprised by how well plotted and cast this German-language series is. This is the best Netflix show to watch right now if you're looking for a drama that'll give your brain a workout. Dark is a German science fiction thriller family drama series created by Baron Bo Odar and Jantje Fries. Set in the fictional small town of Winden, it revolves around 4 interconnected families haunted by their secrets, and contains elements of science fiction and fantasy. When 2 children go missing in a small German town, its sinful past is exposed along with the double lives and fractured relationships that exist among 4 families as they search for the kids. The mystery drama series introduces an intricate puzzle filled with twists that includes a web of curious characters, all of whom have a connection to the town's troubled history, whether they know it or not. The story includes supernatural elements that tie back to the same town in 1986. Dark represents the first German original series produced for Netflix. Number 9. Mindhunter. David Fincher is no stranger to Netflix, since he directed the first ever episode of House of Cards, but Mindhunter is going well. It's based on John Douglas's book of the same name and charts the life of an FBI profiler whose job it is to track serial killers. It's set in the 70s and later the early 80s, and sees its trifecta of lead characters interviewing famous serial killers in often tense encounters. Fincher is extremely hands-on, too, directing 4 episodes of Season 1 and 3 of Season 2. Unfortunately, Mindhunter Season 3 is on indefinite hold, but we're hopeful for its eventual return, given that this is some of the director's best work to date. Mindhunter is an American psychological crime thriller television series created by Joe Penhall, based on the 1995 true crime book Mindhunter, inside the FBI's elite serial crime unit written by John E. Douglas and Mark Olshaker. The executive producers include Penhall, Charlize Theron, and David Fincher, the latter of whom has served as the series' most frequent director and de facto showrunner, overseeing much of the scriptwriting and production processes. The series stars Jonathan Groff, Holt McCallany, and Anna Torv, and it follows the founding of the Behavioral Science Unit in the FBI in the late 1970s and the beginning of criminal profiling. Number 8. The Witcher. Netflix's first big fantasy series is an adaptation of The Witcher books by Andrzej Sapkowski, which were already adapted into a series of popular games. If you were disappointed by the end of Game of Thrones, it's a treat. Henry Cavill plays monster hunter Geralt of Rivia in a story that spans decades and wars between nations, though the best parts of Season 1 are the Monster of the Week episodes that see Geralt facing off against a dark creature. These usually have twist endings, too, and they're a treat. The Witcher doesn't quite feel like prestige TV in the way Game of Thrones tried to be, but that's not a bad thing. This is an enjoyable, funny fantasy series that still looks extremely expensive. With a great supporting cast and a well-drawn world, there's plenty to be excited about in The Witcher Season 2, which is in the works for 2021. Number 7. Shadow and Bone. Netflix has enjoyed plenty of success with its fantasy TV offerings in recent times. Shadow and Bone, then, had plenty to live up to in a genre that also contains The Witcher, but it more than holds its own with an adventurous and twisting plot, investable characters and lots of drama. It can take a couple of episodes to get into Shadow and Bone, and there could have been a bit more in the way of action. Once you're invested in its story and characters, though, Shadow and Bone is a world you can easily get lost in, and one you'll want to. Fingers crossed Netflix makes a Shadow and Bone Season 2. Though, and Jupiter's Legacy will reward you with a shocking ending that you won't see coming. Number 5. Love, Death and Robots. Adult CG animated anthology Love, Death and Robots just returned for its second, shorter season of episodes. Like all anthologies, the quality varies between episodes, but taken as a larger work, this show has a lot to give. The ideas vary wildly between comedy and drama, with a dark touch at the heart of the series. What happens if a home cleaning unit starts trying to kill its owner? What happens if a yogurt tries to secure world domination? Sometimes, an episode is as simple as a woman being on the run from a killer after witnessing a horrible murder. The episodes are super short, so you'll fire through this entire series in no time. Love, Death and Robots offers some of the best sci-fi thrills on Netflix. We just wish there was more of it. If you want to watch just the best episodes, check out our handy ranked list of every Love, Death and Robots episode. Number 4. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad is brilliant binge-watching television. The initial plot is simple. A straight-laced teacher is told he has cancer, and to make sure he leaves his family with the best possible life, he turns to drug making and dealing. There's method to his madness, as he ends up being pretty good at it. Creator Vince Gilligan has created such a good group of characters. He is currently mining the same world again with Better Call Saul, which arguably reaches similar heights and is also available on Netflix, as mentioned. Number 3. Stranger Things. When it comes to TV and movies, the 80s is the nostalgia decade of the moment. Filmmakers can't get enough of Ghostbusters, shell suits and Sony Walkmans. Stranger Things is another brilliant homage to this era. Leaning heavily on Spielberg, John Carpenter and Stephen King, the story revolves around a small town, a group of friends, a missing person and a dodgy science lab. Writing anything else would give away the myriad twists in a show that is full of brilliant creepy fun. The third season hit last year and it was fantastic, and each subsequent set of episodes just deepens your investment in these kids' stories and friendships. Season 4 of Stranger Things is now filming. Number 2. Better Call Saul. Breaking Bad prequel spin-off Better Call Saul has almost been around for as long as its predecessor, with its 5th season airing right now on AMC. You probably caught the first few episodes of Season 1 in the wave of hype around Breaking Bad's finale, but it's worth giving later seasons of this spin-off the same level of attention. Jimmy McGill's transformation into Saul Goodman is a steady, delicate character study that brings in a whole ensemble cast of memorable new faces, notably Jimmy's older brother Chuck, Michael McKean. It also gives us more time with Breaking Bad favorite Mike Ehrmantraut, Jonathan Banks, and other iconic figures from that series which we won't reveal here. Carrying slightly more dark humor than the preceding series, it's absolutely worth catching up on before it ends in 2021 with Better Call Saul Season 6. Number 1. Money Heist. Don't let the strangely goofy name put you off. Money Heist is a thrilling heist drama about a group of criminals brought together by an enigmatic figure called the Professor to rob the Royal Mint of Spain. With dense characterization, big twists and career-making performances, this is an unusual and clever heist show that'll grip you right away. While it's been a huge hit with a Spanish-speaking audience for the longest time, Money Heist has now found a big audience in the English-speaking world, too. A new set of episodes just dropped on Netflix, meaning you've got 31 episodes to watch if you've never seen it before, divided over 2 separate overarching stories about the same set of characters. Whatever you do, make sure you switch the default dub off and listen to the original Spanish audio with subtitles. This series could be the best Netflix show you've not seen yet. Those are the top 10 mind-blowing Netflix series. Hope you enjoy the video. If so, make sure to subscribe to us and tap the bell icon for more videos. While you are here, click one of these videos to watch. See you there.